And as soon as I hit the ground, must have my wheel this way, and then I've just gone down, washed off a bit of speed, but then straight into the bushes and laid it over this way. Not ideal. I'm alright, thankfully.
Welcome back to part 5 of my solo Simpson adventure. After spending a cold night under the stars in the Simpson, I was up early to enjoy the sunrise and get the day started. Overnight, I made the decision that I would push on ahead of Dane and Duane, who I had ridden with the day before. I was tracking along a bit quicker than them the previous day, so I decided to go it alone and set aim for making it to Birdsville that night. This would mean a 300km plus day, with most of that being in the sand. I was confident I could make it, but being unsure of track conditions, I wasn't 100% certain. After a quick pack up and goodbye to the fellas, I was on my way.
Alright mate, yeah. See you guys. And on my way. Day 2 in the sands of the Simpson. Looking at a big day. Kinda just want to get to Birdsville today if possible. So I've left, it's just after 8 o'clock. GPS says 318 k's to Birdsville. So I've left the boys early. Said bye because I don't know if I will see them again or not. I'm just gonna set my own pace and see how I go. From what I gather, it's the toughest stretch is until Popple's Corner, pretty sure, and then after that might be, it's at least it's a bit more fast flowing, bigger gaps between the dunes. So 160 k's to Popple's, I can do that in like 4 hours or so. Should give me a good chunk in the afternoon to get the rest done, hopefully. But that's the goal anyway. Get to Birdsville for tonight. So I'll do my best. But yeah, no promises. There's all camel tracks just there on the track. Keep on pushing along here, I'll keep us updated with how I'm going. Let's see if we can find these camels that have left these tracks along here. Beautiful day to get an early start. Someone's mud flat right in front of me there. Didn't see any camels. The tracks just went off to the sides and didn't see any of them, so they weren't far from camp though. Alright, I've done 10 k's. Let's keep moving. Just stopped for a sec and I noticed there was fuel around the cap that leaked out since I left. I do have tape around there still, but when it's fully topped up it must still just come out. Yeah, I've wiped around there clean, so I'll go for a bit more, and if I see it there again, obviously I know it's still doing it, but I think once the fuel level goes down it shouldn't keep doing it. But still got about 6 litres on me here to go in, so I put the fuel bladder in, the second fuel bladder in at camp last night and just couldn't get like the last about a litre into it, so still got that one on the back behind me. I'll get them all in, that in, and the 5 litre jerry can in at some stage. Could probably just wait till we get to Popple's Corner, do it all at once then. about an hour, I reckon, since I left camp. So I've been on the bike about an hour since I left camp. I can't remember if my GPS said 3:28 or 3:18 to Birdsville from camp. I think it's 3:28, but if it is, I'm about 48, nearly 50 k's in the hour, which I'm happy with. If I can do 50 k's an hour for this stuff, I should be at Popple's Corner in about 3.5, as long as I don't stop too many times along the way. It was 280 to Big Red. No. Oh my god. I just wanted to pick it up quick because I was paranoid about fuel. Oh. I got complacent there. I sat down for the... Oh god damn. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I sat down on the corner and fell over. Oh, that took it out of me. And I checked on my phone. Yeah, I was wrong. It is only... It was 3:18. Not 3:28, so I've only done 40 in an hour. That's okay. Just don't want to drop the bike again. Because it wears you down way quicker than any of this riding. What I want to see. Dunes get further apart. Nice flat sections in between. Just have a bit of a break. Hopefully the day just, or the track just gets slightly easier as we go. Wow, that was an off. I stuffed up and hit the sand in the middle, and yeah, went from this side that way, jumped in there. As soon as I hit the ground, I just went straight for these trees. A little bit of fuel come out, but can't change that. I'm okay, thankfully. I think the bike is. Find out in a sec. Just roll her out of here. Man, what am I doing? I wasn't going that quick, I don't think. That was a bad one. Glove come off and everything. Some sticks in there. The tyre's okay. I think we're all good. Yeah, I've come through around this corner. My front just hit the edge of this here, and then I've overcorrected, gone across here in the air, and as soon as I hit the ground, must have my wheel this way, and then I've just gone down, washed off a bit of speed, but then straight into the bushes and laid it over this way. Not ideal. I'm alright, thankfully. I'll have a drink, couple minute break, keep pushing. There we go, we're at the WAA line intersection. Thought I had my camera on then, but old mate in the car there, I didn't recognise him. He was at Inaminka when I was there about a week ago. So there you go. He's going the other way. I'm from Birdsville. He did sort of say that it does, as you get closer to Big Red, there's some parts that are a bit more flat going between the dunes, so should make up a bit of time this afternoon, you reckon? So, yeah, still be a long haul yet till that point. I don't know how far off Popples I am. I think I'm around 20k, but that's it. Hopefully there within about half an hour. My goal was 12:30 to Popples, so nearly there. Yeah, that's a big salt flat. Surely nearly there. Oh, this line just keeps going. Oh, there's a little kink for Popples. Had a mind blank. If you stick to these dry lines, it's slippery off them though. Finally made it to Popples Corner. Massive slog this morning. Hopefully you can hear me, it's a bit windy here, but man, I thought I got here later than I thought, but I forgot about the half an hour time difference of going across the border. But here it is, Popple Corner, South Australia, Queensland, NT. Well, there we go, made it, happy with that. Just having a Cliff Bar and a bit of a drink, and I'll keep on going. Not really a lot to see here, I guess, apart from a post, but cool to say you've been here. I think it's another 120 k's to Big Red, so still a fair way, but I can definitely do it if the track stays as good or better than what I've already done. I average about 40 k's an hour, so yeah, it's gonna be a big slog, but I don't have to set the tent up tonight, so if I can get to Big Red just before the sun sets, get up that, man, I will be super happy. And then roll into Birdsville, and hopefully they've got a room for me. I'll stay there the night. But anyway, enough of Popple's Corner. Have a quick drink, back on the bike and into it. So I just put the final bits of fuel in, almost forgot to do that before I left Popple's Corner. All the fuel I have is in the tank, so that's it. 166 k's to go. It's 2 o'clock now because I've just jumped over the border into Queensland. So it's going to be a big old day, but get it done. I just checked my InReach Mini and it says I've been averaging 37.8 kilometers, and I had it on tracking while I was just standing there, so close to that 40 that I was aiming for. So if it's the same speed from here to Big Red, that's 3 hours. If it's a little bit quicker, then even better. But if I'm there at 5 o'clock, it's cool with me. See it a bit further up and see what the track looks like. What a difference moving 6 kilos does to the bike. I had 1 litre in that fuel bladder, 5 litres in the jerry on the side, it's all in the tank, and the bike just handles so much better. I did not think that 6 kilos would really change much at all, but way better. Oh, how nice is this? Doing about 70.
After leaving Popple's Corner, I was feeling fresh after a decent break and ready to crack on with the rest of the ride. With the French line behind me, the track started to allow for some faster paced riding. As the dunes got larger, the gaps between them got bigger as well, meaning I could keep up some more speed between them. With each dune, I knew I was getting closer and closer to completing what I had set out to do on this trip.
Hey bro.
$3 and a 4-wheel drive coming. So I reckon they're meant to go 30k and they haven't fucking arrived. So having dinner, I don't know.
Can't trust anyone, can you?
Nah. Is anybody behind you?
Nah, it's just me, man.
Oh, mate.
All good.
Yeah, they're due over that hill any second, but I think they might have stopped, so
Rightio.
I'll go back.
Too easy. It's alright, I've done worse than that today.
Hey?
I've done worse than that today.
Yeah, well, you've got 139 k's to go to Birdsville.
Yeah, I know.
The last 30 k's fucking all bitumen, so easy run.
Can't wait. Found a biker friend. See how they do it with no weight on. I'm jealous. Yeah, I can't do that. Oh, wow. Oh, bent number plate, ripped the strap. Oh, there they are. Oh, That's what you get when you bottom out and your strap rips off. Oh, this could only happen to me when I'm on a high. Where that other strap's gone, I'm assuming it's just ripped in half. I think I can see it up there on the track. Gone. I've got other straps in there that I had tying the fuel down, so it's not an issue, but it's bloody annoying because I put them right down the bottom of the bag next to the jerry can because I was like, I don't need these anymore. Get down here and fix this up. Keep going because this track is fun. Obviously I'm having too much fun and sent it a little bit too hard. In case anyone's wondering, I did try to run these straps just around and over and not underneath, but they aren't long enough, so I left them as they were. That's what you get. Alright, maybe a little less sendy boy on the way in here. I don't want that happening again. I've had to just put those straps underneath again like the other one, but I don't have one long enough that can wrap around on one side and then back up to the other. It just doesn't happen for me, so the other one made it this far, so hopefully these ones make it all the way back. These last kilometres are taking forever. I just want to be there already, get it done. The desert just won't let me go yet. It's the creek, which is bone dry. A bit of water down there, but nothing blocking the path of the truck. Oh mate, we're not far, we're within 20 k's at least of Big Red, so it's gonna happen. I'm glad this doesn't have water in it, so there's no detour. Quick drink and push on. Man, it's been a big day. It's got to be the biggest one of the day so far, surely. It's all like powder up on the top at the moment. I think time of the day, it's a bit windy. And the car's passing through for a few hours, so nice and powdery for me. That looks like something I've seen before. How good! Woo! Man, I'm finally here. Holy crap. Oh wow. What an absolute day it has been. And the sun's still well up. Worried about getting back at dark. Whew. Big Red. I guess it is the biggest for sure. How much bigger than the others, I don't know, but that's cool. Well, there she is, the little bike that could. One more dune to go, but she's got me here. I don't know which line to go. Maybe the... I actually don't know. They all look the same. Maybe the third from the left one. One that goes straight towards the car that's there. Give that a crack. Alright, little girl. We can do this. Alright guys, it is unreal that I'm here right now. I cannot believe it actually. There were points on this trip a few days ago I did not think I would make it here. I wanted out. I was so sick of it, so over it. Stressing and yeah, didn't know where I'd end up, but I'm glad it has worked out in the end and I've made it here. I can tick this one off the bucket list. Crossed the Simpson desert under my own steam, carried everything I needed. Yeah, I guess I rode out yesterday with a few other people, but still did it unsupported. Everything on my bike, all by myself, here in one piece. It is an amazing feeling actually. I'd love to stay and watch the sunset, but it is windy as and just get smashed with sand. Plus I just ran out of water and I'm starving, so I want to get back to Birdsville, get something to eat and drink, and hopefully they've got a room there for me because I do not feel like camping, setting up anything at all. But wow, done. Simpson Desert, done. Awesome achievement, so glad I've done it. Probably heard me say that 10 times already, but it's gonna keep happening because wow, that is no mean feat. If people say it's easy, I think they're crazy. You load your bike up and ride from one side to the other, especially that French line. Hats off to you, because that French line is a mean one. It is rough. But that's enough from me guys. Back on the bike, off to Birdsville, done for the day. Woo!
After spending a bit of time at Big Red, I made a beeline for Birdsville for a well-earned rest and a few celebratory drinks. Luckily enough, they had a room available for me, so I stayed the night behind the pub.
Birdsville.
The crossing of the Simpson was done at this point.
We did it.
The journey home would still take me a few days. I didn't really film anything on the return journey. I can't imagine watching someone on dead straight roads doing 100 kilometres an hour would be the most thrilling thing to watch anyway. With some big days on the bike once again, I finally made it back home to the Gold Coast. The DRZ doing the job and getting me home after almost 5,000 kilometres on the trip. The bike's battery gave out as soon as I pulled up on the driveway at home. Talk about some good timing with that one. So that brings this Simpson Desert series to an end, unfortunately. I want to throw a massive thanks to all of you who have watched each video and made it until the end. Your support means a lot to me. I also want to thank Dane and Duane for being some awesome blokes to ride along with, and for letting me ride along with them for that first day. Cheers guys. The guys completed their crossing after spending an extra night in the desert, so well done fellas. If you've enjoyed this series, let me know down below in the comments and like the video. Hit subscribe before you go as well, because I will have a trip wrap up video coming shortly. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.